Hello everybody, it's Mr. Emerald 123 again, and today I'm going to make a special video talking about gamers and how gaming has impacted me, my life, and the modern gamers nowadays. So here we go. What inspired me to do this video was Dr. Lemonade. He told me, hey man, you should make a video about gaming, since that's what's on your channel. I was like, okay, man. And he told me that you should make a video on Bravo Team. It's the same team that him and me are part of. Sorry, I'm scatterbrained. Sorry. So yeah, he told me, no, just make a video and send it to them. I was like, okay. So what inspired me to do gaming was back in the day, in the 90s, because that's when me and my sister were born. We played a bunch of games. We played a PS1. We played an N64. It was good times, man. It was good times, you know. And as we got older, we got into the more mature stuff when we got older. And so yeah, and nowadays gaming is just worldwide. You know, because back in the day, no one really knew what gaming really was. You know, people were trying to figure out like, okay, like what is this like, because this was new to them, you know, new to everybody. But nowadays, you know, it's just like a part of it, pretty much. Part of the world, is part of technology, you know. So yeah, let me think. Sorry, I'm just going off the cuff here. So yeah, and there's a light side and there's a dark side to gaming. The light side is that people, you know, gather around and just have a good time, play games, you know, not make fun of everyone, just play the game, you know, like a co-op game, or it can be a fighting game, or it can be a puzzle, or anything like that, you know, just to have fun, because it's a game, obviously, you know, and some people like to play it for fun, you know, like me, you know, I play games for fun. I don't do this for a living, you know, because I have a job, so I just play games, you know, just play games, you know. So yeah, and people on YouTube who play games for who are YouTube partner or machinima partners, they do it for money, obviously. So that's a different story, you know. Because I do it for fun, they do it for their job, because that's what they get paid for to do. So yeah, now me, when it comes to gaming, I'm not like, oh man, I gotta practice this super ultra hard combo so I can beat everyone online, you know, like, no. I just play games to play games, you know. Because I'm trying to learn this 1500 hit combo, you know, like not like Killer Instinct or Tekken or Street Fighter or anything like that. Just, like I said before, I'm just playing to play games. That's me. And my sister, she play games sometimes, but not all the time. But now, there's a dark side to him, is that people take this game really pretty seriously, you know, and I can kind of understand why, because they've been playing games all their lives, you know, and there's people out there who are competitors, you know, and there's these people who have been playing games for ages, you know, since the arcade era, you know, since obviously we don't have arcades here anymore, but since the arcades, like old school games, you know, and especially fighting games. Fighting games, especially, guys, you know, is really competitive, you know, because fighting games is where you can like really get down and dirty, you know, you can talk shit to your opponent, you know, saying, oh, you're a piece of shit, blah 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 blah, you know, like this, like I'm gonna beat you with this character, you know, things like that, you know, and it can just humiliate your opponent by doing this giant combo, you know. And I was around that when people were talking smack to each other, playing video games at my arcade, like Soul Calibur, Street Fighter, Tekken, things like that. So yeah, also people also play Call of Duty. Not just Call of Duty, but Battlefield, any shooter co-op game. People also take that competitively as well. You know, they got to be like, okay, you got to do this precisely. If I'm gonna play a shooter, I'm gonna play it. You know, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna learn it. You know, I'm gonna have fun with it. So I'm not gonna play competitively. So yeah, and also people on internet, will talk shit to the other person, like, oh, you can't shoot with a shit or anything like that, Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty or Battlefield, because frankly, you guys will probably get offended if I say this, but it's just, I think Call of Duty is overrated, definitely overrated, I mean, this is like what, like the 1500 one in the franchise. Sorry, Hulu. So there's that, and yeah, it's just crazy. And you know, and also in the media, we're not taking too lightly in the media. People in the media will make fun of us saying, "Oh, look at these people, and all they do is play video games in parents' basement. They drink Monster Energy drink, they eat Cheetos, what have you." And some people may be like that, but I'm not, because I have a job, because I have a life, I'm not going to spend my whole life around YouTube, because I got better things to do, And, same thing with my sister, she goes to school, she got better things to do besides going on YouTube. So yeah, and the media will say, oh, this person did this crime because he or she played this violent video game. So everybody points the finger at video games, not music or comic books or music. It's video games, and I don't know why, but the media always says, "Oh, it's video games' fault. It's video games' fault. It's the video games' fault." And I'm like, no, it's not. There are other violent things out there, in media that are not only in video games but comic books, music, television, So about that, but they don't feel like forget that, it's video games, If it's in video games and it's violent, everybody will point the finger at video games and say, oh, that's the cause of it, So, oh boy, really? Because you have to differ between fiction and reality, If you're playing a game, it is fiction, it is fiction. Yeah, there'll be some real life situations there where it might happen in real life, but at the end of the day, it's a video game, right? It's a video game, It's made to entertain you, like a movie or a comic book or a CD. It's meant to entertain you, You're not supposed to take it seriously, It's not meant to be real, It's meant to be taken as a form of entertainment, like Kick-Ass. Let me sorry guys. Example, Kick-Ass. Yeah, there's some real life situations in there, where superheroes, like what if superheroes were in real life, but it's a comic book at the end of the day. You don't see people dressing around like superheroes, supervillains, So, like I said before, at the end of the day, it's fantasy, it is fantasy, And, yeah, also people who, video gamers who, will get mad, will, smash their controller, or curse out the other person, on the other side of the monitor saying, oh, this is bullshit, this is laggy, things like that. And some of that stuff will happen, but you just gotta be patient, you just can't be all angry or what have you. Just at the end of the day, like I said before, it's a video game. A game, okay, for entertainment, right? You take as truth, I kind of question, should I really be a gamer or not? Because some people will really take it too far, with if a game designer or a company, whatever, changes or tweaks something in a game, then everyone freaks out. All the gamers freaks out. They'll start typing them angry letters, like death threats and shit like that, And I remember that I read on one forum where Call of Duty, where some of the game designers out of Call of Duty changed some of the guns, what have you, and everyone lost their mind. They lost their mind. They started sending them death threats and threatening them. I'm like, really, guys? You're gonna get pissed off over a game, you know what I'm saying? You know, like you really have to send them death threats and threaten them. No, you don't. You know, because like I said before, it's a game. You know, it's a form of entertainment. You know, if you don't send them death threats or threaten them, you know, because that gives the media ammo to say, hey, you know, look at that, look at how these gamers are. This is how all gamers are. Not some of them, not a few, all are. And it's not just gaming; it's the comic books, like all these comic book fans. You know, they read all comic books just for kids. You know, like some comic books are not for kids, especially today. Um, Comic books, CDs, like you know, like these CDs are supposed to be for adults, but kids are listening to them, you know, and parents get angry when they don't read the label, you know, on games or CDs, you know, and what have you, and they get pissed off about it. So it's that, you know. So yeah, I'm still gonna be a gamer, you know. I'm not gonna be all pissed at game designers who change a few things because that's their job, you know. It's your job to do such and such, and it's the game designer's job to do the game, you know. If your boss tells you, hey, I want you to do this, and you do it, and you don't tell your boss to fuck off, you know. You know, you're not gonna get any money, you know. So you just do what the boss says you do. If it's a good thing. If it's a good thing. So, yeah, like I said before, it's their job, you know, they'll get mad or angry, you know, get pissed off because they change a few things, you know, it's a game. I'm not being a dead horse here, guys, I know. But it's a game, you know, I can't stress this enough, it's a game. It's made to be fun, you know. So yeah, guys, that's my 2 cents on the whole thing, you know. I might talk about it some more. So yeah, you guys tell me, what do you guys think? So, yeah, okay, goodbye.